Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast. Track 4, Shoulder Lean, featuring T.I, produced by C. Gutta. All right, folks.
Who can?
Flat 7.
7+, sting me, baby. Who can? It's shoulder lean. It's shoulder lean.
It's shoulder lean. We haven't done that in a while. If it was just the "it's" insert song here.
It's shoulder lean.
It's shoulder lean.
It's Young Dro's big single. I mean, perhaps still his biggest song. I mean, we talked about the fact he didn't end up being a one-hit wonder. He popped back up later this decade with A9 in the 2010s with FDB, among other songs, but I think this is his biggest song to this day. So for me, this is tied with all of my other 3 favorites on this album for best on the record overall. But I'll say this as a longtime Young Dro fan, not a young Dro fan at this point. This shit is probably not even in like my top 15 or 20 Dro songs at this point. Its influence is undeniable. We'll get to that in some of the archival. It has one of the strongest choruses on the album. And as I was saying when we were talking about like this record kind of falling in with some of the quote unquote snap records or ringtone records at the time, D4L, Franchise Boys, etc. The rapping on here was a little bit better. Even though it definitely worked in the spirit of those records. And I think, what would come shortly after, like a Swag Surf, is in the spirit of something like this as well.
Yeah, I mean, this was right in the middle of that mid-2000s Southern takeover, honestly.
Yeah, big time.
And like I was saying in the info section, I was shoulder leaning. I have no problem leaning my shoulder. Okay. But I must admit there's a version, or not of this song, but a song over this beat that, takes precedence.
We'll get to it.
We will. But this song itself, this is one of those songs, we talked about it in the Ghostface Fish Scale review with the Champ, where, I may not have ingested all of the lyrics, but like I heard it so many times on the radio that like I could kind of rap it just based on phonetic memory. It's like, when he was like, I lean and get lit, lima bean 6, I take breath, the opposite. Now, this week, I was this week years old, the opposite of Primatine Mist. I didn't know what that was or what he was saying, but as a kid, I'm just like, I take breath, the opposite of Primatine. Like, but you just memorize the sound of his voice.
Listen, now, and for really the last like 18 years, whenever I see Primatine Mist at like CVS or something, that's the first thing that comes to mind is that one.
Dro defined some shit with this record,
Dro be watching Oprah, Mac 9 up in a clip, Triple Black Phantom, Redacted, nah, it ain't tip. With Lucky Charms, Diamonds, man, nah, it ain't flip. T.I.
A little flip beef. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dro, hoes scoping me. Ice come from Boca Raton. 100 carats, have them froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy. Now I'm riding Neon. Put them lights up in my rims. Now I'm riding Neon. Our cars look like crayon. Hoes know I'm the man, though. I could shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance. Great lead into the chorus.
Pop rap songwriting excellence. Like you said, it was slightly more elevated than the other pop rap
this
songs.
This sequence, though, hood redacted from Bankhead. I stay right by my nana. I lay by my banana, dumping and pumping monkeys. Ain't nobody live with my mom but a bunch of junkies. Donut dunking, bitch, I ride glaze on a haze. Gator green, Chevy, gator guts, alligator cage.
That's evocative, brother. That's what that is.
That's that wordplay. Like, that's a little more elevated than, the rest of the guys who were kind of trafficking in this stuff.
That's right.
It's more akin to T.I,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So Yeah, we got some history here, because while this song doesn't sample anything, the influence of this song would go on to inspire freestyles, as Mel mentioned, and others to sample and interpolate this record. So let's start with a little shoulder lean.
All right, here we go, y'all. It's a hit.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Just let your show. Hey, let your show. Oh, hey, roll on clean in the beat. Now I'm finna show the lean in this bitch, nigga, boom. Call me 15 in this bitch. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of Primatine miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching Oprah Mac 90 bean clip. Triple black phantom, nigga, nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean, and I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, cause they smoking me. Dro, whole scoping me. Ice come from Boca Raton. 100 carat ham froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now I'm riding Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now I'm riding neon. Our cars look like Creon. Hold no on the man though. I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though.
That's that shit right there. Okay.
So just a couple months or maybe even weeks later, 2 minutes into Make It Rain by Fat Joe featuring Lil Wayne is this.
Shit. Yeah, here we go.
Lil mama child hit me with that shoulder lean. This could kill crack and I control a team. Couple bricks stacked on that triple beam.
That really was a quick turnaround. It never hit me in 2006, but yeah. Wow.
And the following year on the Drought 3,
it's fucking time.
We get the classic Lil Wayne freestyle live from the 500 and Fo.
Listen, y'all, one's in the air, all my real wheezy acts out there, okay? Because, of course, they're trying to delegitimize this nigga's legacy this year. Fuck that. Rap it along. Sing along if you know the whites.
Dro, fuck with me. Yeah.
Live from the 504, it's Mr. Crazy Flow, jumping like a bungee, no rope. Even in the dungeon, I glow. Even if it ain't Sunday, I glow. If it ain't about money, I go nowhere. I'm nailed to the flow. Money controls where I go. It is the sail to my boat, and it's going down like there's a well in the boat. See, you can smell that I smoke, and yep, I sip that lean. You hit me with that combination and make my eyes bleed. I'm a shark in the water. Yep, I swim with the big, so I don't have time to deal with Kenny the squid. Lily pad niggas, look at the monster. You don't wanna crash like La 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 Bamba. See, it's me, Rona and Terry, and my new drop is berry.
Watermelon plum, just call it fruit punch. Okay, live from the 504. Before we play any more archival, though, I do want to tell this story if I haven't told it before. We're 15 plus seasons in now. It's hard to keep track, but in 2012, I was walking around San Diego with my man Songa, and he left the house. He was leaving Dino house, Dino Rhyme Style on YouTube. Check him out. And he, I guess, he had an iPhone, and I don't rock with Apple, but something happened when he was syncing new music to the phone or something to where it wiped like every song off of his phone except for this one. So we were walking around all day in San Diego.
The power of him.
And we were like by Chipotle in Mission Valley, and he like just took off his headphones, and he just like told me, he's like, yeah, man, I just been listening to this song for like 5 hours. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's the only song I got. And I'm like, well, I mean, you don't have to listen to it. He's like, no. And he just let it drive him crazy for like the whole fucking day. Listen, it was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah, live from the 504.
Drought 3 review coming eventually.
Eventually. Has to come eventually. One of the most important mixtapes, if you ask me.
You know what?
But,
fuck it.
Huh?
Big reveal time. When's it coming?
Let me hit that Control F.
It's not the next Wayne thing we're covering.
No.
Might not be the next 2 Wayne things we're covering.
Let's see. Okay. The Drought 3. Okay. Let's see. The Drought 3. Season 25. Okay. I would say the 25th anniversary of RAB, but that's not how anniversaries work. The 25th season, though. Yeah, that's where it's currently slated.
We're closer to it than we are away from it.
There you go. That's a way to look at it. That's the spirit.
And like I said, there will be Wayne stuff we have programmed in the intro.
Right. All right.
You know, he drops so much music, so he's an evergreen artist for us. Like, just like how every year you get your customary Gucci review, or Gucci as we like to call him.
Yeah, Gucci. Okay. Curran, Gucci, Freddie Gribbs.
We'll call you whatever the fuck we want. Okay?
That's right. It's fucking fake. These aren't your real names. All right. Brad Thompson. Okay. There you go. No, we know you're Brad Thomas and we love you. All right. What else we got?
The influence continued, okay? Chameleonaire, or Chameleonaire, as I like to call him.
There you go.
Industry Groupie from the Ultimate Victory album.
All right.
Yeah. On behalf of Military Entertainment, I'd like to extend my deepest apologies to anyone who feels they are offended by the following content. Deepest apologies. Now that we're done with all the nonsense, if you know you ain't a groupie, make some noise. The crowd goes wild. G-R-O-U-P-I-E. Told me that she ain't a free. That's right. Told me that she ain't a free. That's right. G-R-O-U-P-I-E. Told me that she ain't a free. Told me that she ain't a free. That's right. You was kinda high, maintenance to me. Had my paper, but you let my partner sleep with you for free. I thought you were in love with me, but obviously you're just a groupie. See, I got a clue when Young Dro said his girlfriend got a girlfriend. That girlfriend of his girlfriend had Chameleonaire as her man. Then T-Pain said he was wrong, said he had fell in love with a stripper. I should have known that you was the stripper that was on the pole tugging on his zipper. Kanye said you was a gold digger, you always wanted to be Major Payne. I turned on my TV and then I seen you kissing on Flavor Flav. We was both fans of UGK, we was both dreaming about riding blades. While I was dreaming, you was getting laid on everybody's bed and I was getting played. Young Jock knew that we was through, said he knew we didn't stand it.
Okay.
Still when my song played and his came on and you did his dance. You kept begging me.
I thought he was finna say something crazy.
Speaking of UGK, they're on the next song.
Okay, I was gonna say, whenever we do, I guess, a final countdown archival suite, we'll play that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, this is David Banner and UGK, right? With Suicide
Doors. Yep. Young Dro's on here too. Well, he's credited, but I think he's only sampled.
David Banner.
Suicide dog, suicide dog. Suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog. I'm cleaning it, beat. Suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog, suicide dog. I'm cleaning it, beat. I could give a fuck about you niggas, yeah, you hatin' hoes. Took my black Escalade, got some suicide dog. Inside peanut butter, Peter Pan brown. I'm a culture ass nigga with some dudes on the ground.
All right.
I won't be coddling that record.
Southern coddling. All right.
Well, let's go from some Southern coddling to some West Coast whining with the Pack. Let My Wheels Spin. As the influence of Shoulder Lean continues. There's even influence on this album, which I'm saving for when we get to the track.
Okay.
Shoulder Lean kind of gets re-rocked on this very album.
All right.
But we'll get to it. Here's the Pack. Let My Wheels Spin.
Young Dro.
First I let my wheels, first I let my wheels spin. Then I let my screen pop, then I let my trunk beat. First I let my wheels, first I let my wheels spin. Then I let my screen pop, then I let my trunk beat. First I let my wheels, first I let my wheels spin. Then I let my screen pop, then I let my trunk beat. First I let my wheels, first I let my wheels spin. Then I let my screen pop, then I let my trunk beat.
G's rolling through, nigga get low. Nigga OT go, bitch, nigga what you know. Got bags here with me, you can't miss me counting honeys, counting fifties at the fucking show. Yeah, my niggas gon' show out. OT, I'm back, got the Gucci with the Louis, cost about 1,200, man, I'm so ooey gooey.
Okay. Well,
So ooey gooey.
isn't that some sort of cookie brand or something?
Ooey gooey?
Yeah, I want to. Oh no, butter cake, ooey gooey butter cake.
I see.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, shoulder lean, y'all. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with leaning your shoulder because it's worth it. Is when this record's on. I will say this because it will come up later. Well, I think it's what you're alluding to, but my girl got a girlfriend, Chevy Blue like whirlwind. That got stuck in my head as a kid. It just one of those things. That and the fucking now riding neon part. Okay, it just yeah. It's a catchy record. It's why it charted at fucking what was it, number 6 or number 10 or something. You know, it's a real hit from a real era where real sales happened, but well, realer than now. Yeah, shoulder lean, y'all. Oh, and at the end, okay, lean. That was the part where you hit like freestyle dances at the school dance. Okay, I felt 13 again this week when he hit it lean. Okay, I got hype. All right, Young Dro, T.I, you nasty fuck, y'all did it. Okay, you move shoulders all across the globe, but now we gotta move on. So, you want to do that?
Yep.
Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast.